What's poppin', everybody? Cerebral94. I have an expanded TCG online game for you guys using a Pokemon that, honestly, I'm probably the only person on the planet that would use this card. But we're going to be using basically the entire rayboar deck list as you know it from the expanded format that I use. With the only difference is instead of Rayquaza X and the extra Lele that we have, we swap those three cards out basically for this guy, Turtonator from Dragon Majesty. And also, yeah, I took out the Scorch Earth for Heat Factory, since Heat Factory is better in every way in a deck like this. Just get an extra card. But yeah, this Turtonator from Dragon Majesty basically does a similar thing to Rayquaza. Uh, you discard fire energies, you get one hit knockouts. The difference is it's a basic Pokemon, so it has advantages and disadvantages for Rayquaza X, and we can discard fire energies from anywhere in the field too. So it's an interesting little card. Use this for a change as opposed to the Rayquaza. Why not? And playing first here, as you guys can see, using the Heat Factory, we managed to get a good use of that card already. And let's see here what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pass the turn, not attach the fire energy just yet. We might even use that, discard that next turn and draw even more cards, draw 3 more cards. But anyways, uh, sorry I didn't upload a video yesterday. Normally I'm pretty consistent. I never miss a day, but I just couldn't make it yesterday. So maybe I'll upload an extra one later down this week. What I usually do is four videos a week, 5 if it involves a deck with some matches. Okay, so my opponent is going to be playing the Cofagrigus Giratina deck in the expanded format. Normally I'm not that impressed with a deck like this because the damage output, while good with Skyfield, you need Skyfield for the expanded, number one. And if you're on Skyfield, it means you don't have the Dimension Valley, so you're not as fast as you would have liked. You need 2 energies on a stage 1. You know, if your opponent is getting knockouts back to back, you won't have time to power up the other ones. So yeah, attaches an energy on the Shaman, probably to get it out of the way. I'm gonna use Ultra Ball first. But yeah, not a good opening hand for him. Opening Pokemon, what I meant to say, opening with Shaman. But, you know, that's one of the downsides. He had another one. He managed to play another one. So another Yamask down, and via Seeker, he's going to get the end that he discarded. I kind of disrupt my hand here. I'm gonna get one less card. Kind of sucks. Yeah, we're running 3 Turtonator here and only 1 Lele because since this guy is going to die easier than Rayquaza, I want to have an extra one. It's basically the same philosophy with Shining Ray Zone. Have 3 Shining Rayquazas as opposed to just 2. But yeah, just trying this deck just for fun. It's basically the entire deck list, like I've said, card for card. Only these small differences. Right. Okay, so we actually worked out perfectly though. He gave me the candy and the Emboar in hand. So I'm going to be able to get this guy out quick. We have the Juniper there. And I even have Mystery Treasure. So pretty nice. It couldn't go better than this, I'd say. So rare candy, we're going to get our Emboar basically turn 1. That's possible to get him out as soon as we can since I played first there. So perfect. Now we're going to use Mystery Treasure, discard the Fire Energy. And you know what? We're going to get Tapu Lele. I could have just used Juniper, draw a lot of cards. You know, we would only discard Superior Energy Retrieval. But I figure, hey, you know what? Why don't I just get Lele and get me a Cynthia and save the Superior Energy Retrieval? We might need that later. You never know. So going to go for the more conservative approach, not too extreme. Not discard shit. We could have easily just grabbed another Turtonator and just used the Juniper to draw 7. But gonna go with the Cynthia here. Okay, so Inferno Fandango, attach the 2 energies on Turtonator. I'm only gonna need 1 more to get the knockout on the little Yamask there and just start applying pressure. Now, this deck, I originally thought that, okay, you know, it's gonna be an easy match, Cofagrigus. I'm not too worried about a deck like that. But actually, I realized that this deck Cofagrigus, it actually is just a perfect deck for my Turtonator there. Cofagrigus knocks this guy out easily. If it was Rayquaza, it would have had a little more trouble. They would have to discard his full bench and have a choice ban on or something to knock Rayquaza out. But Turtonator, he can actually knock him out pretty easily. Doesn't have to discard all his Pokemon, just 4 of them. And the reason that I say this is because he is the type of person, he is running the Dimension Valley as opposed to the Skyfield. So that's basically the price you have to pay. If you're on the Dimension Valley to function on one psychic energy, then you can't really get those bigger knockouts with Skyfield on the big GX and EX Pokemon and stuff. But against Turtonator, it works out perfectly for him. So that kind of sucks. I'm only getting 1 prize every time I knock out these Pokemon too. So, it's going to be a little bit tricky. Gonna have to knock out 6 Pokemon if I'm gonna be knocking on this Cofagrigus. Okay, so we get our first knockout though. Get rid of the Yamask before it evolved. He's gonna promote the other Yamask. I'm guessing by now he's gonna start evolving into Cofagrigus and doing the Giratina shenanigans there. I do have a letter that I got from the prizes, which is good. It's exactly what we need right now. I'm gonna get fire energies for the next turn. And my opponent using Super Rod, shuffle in Psychic Energies and the Cofagrigus back and place down Lele. Gonna get Chorus there. Not sure if that's a really good decision. I mean, I guess if he plays a few more Pokemon, then yeah, he has the Giratinas. Uh, you know, this sort of deck, Cofagrigus, it's not that it's a shitty deck, it's that you need a few resources to get those one-hit knockouts. It just seems like the format isn't completely right for him. Like I've said, if you run the Valley to be faster with only 1 psychic energy, then you can't use Skyfield. If you use Skyfield, then 2 psychic energies on this Cofagrigus might be asking too much. You're not going to be as fast. With only 120 HP, Cofagrigus isn't really going to last these days much. At best, it might survive 1 hit at best, but in expanded, not really. Even that's impossible with Zoroark. And that's another thing, it's weak to dark too. But anyway, regardless, my opponent is going to be doing pretty good in this matchup at least. Spirit Juggling, going to take care of my Turtonator. Yeah, exactly 130 damage, discarding 4 Pokemon. So, it kind of sucks. If I was playing Rayquaza X, maybe I would have been better off in this matchup. Damn, that one time he wanted to use something different. Anyway, I used my Professor's Letter and I top tick the Fire Energy, so no worries about getting the energies to make an attack off. We're going to be able to take care of this dude right now. And what I'm going to be doing is using the Juniper too. We're going to lose the Emboar, which isn't a good thing, but I mean, at least I have one out already. And that's another thing that you got to be careful of. That spread damage Giratina does, it does add up in a game like this where it's going to be long too. As you guys can see, my Emboar is in that range when it can be knocked out easily with Cofagrigus. And I was mindful of that. You always want to have at least 2 Emboars out just in case. So that's why, playing down the Tepic, I was going to play it anyway. And hopefully we get one in time. If my opponent picks on the Emboar, then I'm not going to be able to accelerate energies anymore. So Explosive Jet, we're going to take care of this Cofagrigus. Hopefully he has difficulty getting them out if I keep knocking them out successfully. I mean, he can only have 4 at a time, so it's not like he has infinite of those. I don't really think this deck would use any other attackers besides Cofagrigus. I mean, you don't really have any energy acceleration. I haven't seen him play any Malamars and stuff. It's basically you're relying completely on Cofagrigus, taking advantage of Dimension Valley so you can attack with 1 energy. Maybe there's another psychic attacker like Galele that can perform an attack, but not much else. So it's going to use the Trainer's Mail, get the Stretcher there, I believe, and another Trainer's Mail. Damn, this guy has all his fucking cards as secret rares. Jesus. Yeah, it must be nice. But then again, a lot of the secret rares, like, I mean, these trainer secret rares, they always are kind of cool. The rainbow secret rares from Sun and Moon, like the Pokemon, those ones really suck. I have to say that. Okay, and in general, the full arts are a step back from how they were in Black and White and X and Y. That's just my opinion. Okay, so thankfully, my opponent is forced in a predicament there. He didn't have any of his other Yamaskis down. I kind of did keep the pressure up. So this Giratina is active now, so he's gonna have to find a way to get rid of that guy from the active position too, if he wants to perform an attack. Okay, so Mystery Treasure keeps searching for Yamaskis. Gonna play down another one. He has two now. Attaches the Mind Energy, and via Seeker again. Man, he played so many of those cards, doing a lot of shenanigans there. Lost count of what he's doing, like how he was making his plays. But he's gonna use N, gonna give me 4 cards. That's pretty terrible. Yeah, we do see the chorus at the very least, so maybe I can make use of that. And I've got N, I top deck N, that's not a good thing, so we might just not have the resources to perform an attack here. So let's see, chorus for just 6 cards, and I do see some good stuff like the Pig Knight there, but only 2 fire energies, so we won't be able to get a knockout this turn. That sucks. My opponent is gonna get exactly what he wanted since he couldn't attack for this turn. You know, he's gonna manage to buy one from me too. I won't be able to attack either. So that works out nicely for him since I'm the one in the leading position here, applying the pressure. And you know, he has a lot of recovery cards. I only have Super Rod, so once we lose our attackers here, Turtonators, they're basically gone forever. I'd have to use like shit, like what's it called, NTGX, yeah, and maybe even Reshiram. Now I'm pretty sure Cofagrigus has 120 HP, so Reshiram should be okay. Just have to see. I'll have to hover on the card and find out. But anyways, his reviving his Giratinas, Distortion Door, you know, keeping the damage counters going, and they can really add up. Like Lele is in that range to get knocked out from Cofagrigus now, and you know, it's kind of a mediocre ass deck, but you know, when I'm letting it, you know, go free like that, you know, it's gonna kick even a rayboar's ass, or in this case, Turtonator Turtoror's ass. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it, Turtoror. Okay, so Guzma, my opponent makes a really smart play here, realizing that, you know, if he gets rid of Emboar, then I might get stuck. I'm already kind of stuck as it is. So he pulls that with Guzma. He's going to be able to finish it off with Cofagrigus there. And I do have a Pig Knight out, so all we gotta do is just see an Emboar. We don't really need to see Rare Candy too. But I do have to be sort of mindful, be careful. Things are getting kind of serious. We're going to be at even prizes now. I have the VS Seeker. Hopefully we manage to get something. The shitty thing is that I was thinking, oh man, okay, I can use Chorus, 10 Pokemon. But since he gets rid of all the guys when he attacks, you know, your Chorus becomes kind of useless. So I'm not going to be able to use Chorus here. If I do it, I'll just draw 5 cards. So we'll be forced to get like Cynthia or, you know, Juniper, discard energies and shit. So, yeah. Can only get like checking the discard pile there. Yeah, Cynthia, so that I don't like lose the fire energies and candy. But damn, now we see, you know, the Emboar, but no energies again. So my opponent is gonna get another free turn. Damn it. And that's not good. That's not what needs to be happening right now for me. Okay, so we get the Emboar out again, but I gotta be careful. I discarded 1-2. You know, we have the Super Rod. That's definitely going to be something that I'm going to have to use pretty soon. Shuffle in energies and perhaps shuffle in, you know, Emboar or even Turtonator, because we're going to run out of resources here. Okay, so since I can't attack, I'm going to retreat Turtonator, and I have a choice here. I can either sacrifice like a Tepic, or I can just promote Lele, and both decisions are kind of shitty. Tepic, I give him a free prize there, and I might need the Tepic for another Emboar if he decides to pick on Emboar again. So I go with Lele thinking that, okay, I'm going to give him 2 prizes, but I'll get back in the game. But that is pretty significant. Once he knocks out the Lele, he only needs to knock out 2 Pokemon. And that's going to put some, you know, significant distance between us and prizes. Now, like I said, either decision was pretty shitty. I decided to go, hey, you know what? Lele is risky, but, you know, if I lose my Emboars, I automatically lose anyway. So we got to make sure the Tepic and Emboar stay alive there, not make it easy for him. He could still Guzma at any point, Lysander, whatever. But, you know, at the very least, if he wants to target those guys down, he's going to have to use those supporters. Okay, so the Giratinas are getting revived again. And more damage counters on my dudes. Yeah, and he is targeting Emboar and Tepic. Damn it. It's not really looking good. I mean, I wonder if it was better maybe to sacrifice Tepic and then maybe we would have seen another Tepic to play down. It's a difficult decision, like I've said. I definitely need to make my next turn count. Like, we're going to use the Super Rod and I'm using the Juniper for sure. We got to get the fire energies and we got to get our resources to get back to attacking. So Tapu Lele gets knocked out. He does exactly 130. Gets rid of all the Giratinas, and he has the 2 Cofagrigus down. Both of them with energies too, so that really sucks. I would really like to use N, but I don't have it too. At some point we will want to use that guy. So get one of the Emboars there, and get Fire Energy. 2 Fire Energies actually. Since I have the 2 Tornadors, 2 of them down, I decide, hey, I don't need the 3rd one. There's only 2 prizes left too on my opponent. This game is gonna get wrapped up. It's getting in that phase where shit is getting serious. So these are the attackers that I'm gonna be using that I have to sort of get through the game with. Alright, so superior energy retrieval, we discard the Mime and yeah, Reshiram I probably could have used, but I'm thinking, you know what, I'm not going to need it right now. Maybe it was a good Pokemon. I'm actually thinking that I thought that Cofagrigus has like 130 HP instead of 120. I honestly can't see. We'll find out soon, I guess, when I hover in the card. If I hover in the card. But yeah, we have a lot of fire energies in hand, I guess, to last me for a bit. We're going to discard 3 here, or attach 3, what I meant to say, and discard them anyway for Explosive Jet. And I really don't like the fact that he has such a big hand, man. I know that he'll be able to get a knockout on his next turn too. All he has to do is revive the Giratinas again and just attack with Cofagrigus. So that's kind of shitty. There's not much else we can do here. I'm thinking of attaching the energies for N, but you know, in case he does some Guzma shit again on the dude with fire energies, I would lose resources. So just keep them in the hand for now. Just attach the ones that I need to get the knockout. And let's see what we get from the prizes. Lysander, not really something that I need right now or wanted to see. Damn. I know that I want to use N. I mean, I'm not going to be drawing a lot of cards myself, which is shit. But I want to minimize his resources if I can. He's going to get a knockout now, for sure, this turn. So if I put him on one card, maybe I can do something. I just need to see the necessary stuff though to make this worthwhile, and I don't know if we'll be able to. Uh, so he uses the battle compressor there. I'm not sure exactly what he would discard at this point. Perhaps stuff that he doesn't need. Thin his deck out, maybe prepare for ends. Damn, I mean, I thought I had it, and now we're basically, he has us on the ropes there. Uh, I'm gonna need to get like a perfect N, get my cards going, and make him stuck. Basically, make him not really be able to do shit. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose. And something like Entei probably would be good to get right now, because he can actually tank a hit maybe against this guy. Damn, damn, damn. So Rescue Stretcher again. Probably gonna get Yamask. Uh, Probably not shuffling the deck. Yeah, he gets it in the hand, realizing that I don't need to shuffle stuff, do stuff. I have my active attacker. All I need is just set up another one, and I'm good to go. Plays that down. It'd be great if he didn't have a psychic energy, but he does. The fucked up thing is that actually, I mean, I didn't see either Starling Megaphone or even Field Blower actually, which I wanted to see this whole game to get rid of his stadium. Like, this stadium stayed there from the beginning, ever since he got rid of my heat factory there. I don't know, we went through our deck, and I drew 3 prizes too, so Jesus, are they both in the end or something? Is Field Blower in the end? I don't know, man, kind of unlucky too. But anyway, the damage counters are piling up with those damn Giratinas. Place down the fucking Propagation Execute too. Attaches the Choice Band. And Spirit Juggling discards his dudes there. Damn it. And I'm down, he's down to only 1 prize, needing 1 prize. So it's really fucked up. If I attach the energies onto Turtonator and get the knockout, then, you know, he probably has set it up so that he will get a Cofagrigus next turn and then just finish me off. So what I really want to do is see Entei. We have to see Entei here if we're going to survive. I wanted to attack with Entei. It's the biggest Pokemon I have since I don't have Rayquaza in this deck. But we can't really like do much. I mean, if I use N, I'm not going to draw a lot of cards. We already had to attach a few energies onto a Turtonator anyway. And it's just really difficult no matter what we do. So let me see here. Using my Inferno Fandango again, I'm going to attach the energy so that I just increase my chances of drawing the stuff that I need. Either way, we're probably attacking with Turtonator anyway. So what I really hope here is that my opponent doesn't see shit with 1 card in hand. I gave him the best possible N. He's at 1 prizes, so we do see the Entei, play that down. I don't have jack shit when it comes to supporters. So we get rid of this Cofagrigus. I really hope he just doesn't manage to get what he needs. If he gets Cofagrigus, then he wins. I mean, it'd be great if we saw like Field Blower so I could get rid of its stadium too. But that didn't work out. And he basically gets top decks Dragonite EX, or he had that in hand from my end. Who knows? But that's a very good thing for him to get, because he plays that down, he'll be able to grab a Shaman. Dragonite doesn't get evolution Pokemon, but he can get the Shamans, which they will draw cards for him. Yeah, only basic Pokemon. So with the Shamans, you know, he'll be able to draw a lot of cards, probably get just what he needs, you know, he uses Propagation here. I don't know why. At this point, yeah, Ultra Ball. All you gotta do is just get Cofagrigus and then you can finish me off. And that's what he's gonna get. And it's GG. Okay, so that dude does have 120 HP. He doesn't have 130. Right, so a little miscalculation on my part. So I guess Reshiram and Entei could take care of this guy. But anyways, it's going to be GG. All he has to do is revive the Giratinas and then finish me off. Nice little game. I guess I got to show you guys how the Cofagrigus deck plays from Lost Thunder. I'm sure some of you might be interested. It's one of the new decks from Lost Thunder. Maybe in standard it's not so, even in expanded it's not really that good. But I guess maybe at least in expanded you can use Dimension Valley or Skyfield depending on your preference. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this with your friends. It's GG. Zebra94 was say.